Hello there, people. We're back with another episode of Soviet Republic as we watch as our ship sails across the night, which is slowly turning to day. Okay. So yeah, we're bringing this guy is bringing some resources over to the satellite city that we built the other episode. This brings oil. This brings fuel to the ship. Food, alcohol. It's supposed to bring components and like stuff too, like chemicals too. But I don't. I think we are running a bit low on chemicals here, so nothing's really being brought over. I do have a decent supply on the other side though, so it's not a huge deal at the moment. But yeah, if you can't tell, we have actually expanded our dock facilities a bit. I sort of fucked up, and I thought the long dock I put in here in the first couple episodes would, fit multiple ships like a massive fucking dock would imply. But nope, nope, nope. It's a single ship dock apparently, for some bizarre reason unknown to man. So I've gone and replaced it with a normal sized cargo dock as well as a container ship dock. Ooh, oil ship going off. So other than that, I've yeeted a massive amount of rubles to get this satellite city completely built. At least the core bits. The nuclear reactor is still not built. The heating is still not built. And we've got the beginnings of our nuclear processing facilities out here, but they're again not complete. We also have a concrete plant here because you sort of can't run concrete with this. I mean, you can't ship concrete over there, and it's hilariously efficient to get a helicopter to fly up to pick up 13 fucking tons of concrete every time it needs any. So this is what you do. We also have a power ship here. So this is our main power source for the area right now. Runs off fuel, and makes power. And also here we have our aggregates unloaded. For the ship here. Pretty small ship, but it brings gravel. And this unloads it, and there's gravel for it too. This is our cargo dock. We only have a small one here because I was an idiot and I forgot to place double. I mean a tree slot, which means our import-export is pretty limited for now. I mean, eventually we're probably going to have to build like a bigger dock down here or something, just to get this to functioning. But other than that, we've got some stuff here that's getting finished. We've got the bus station here, and it's going fine. We've managed to fill this entire apartment, and this one is so. We also got a concrete plant here, and the beginnings of our nuclear industry. Now, I paid for this, like most of the city to get constructed. I did not pay for the quad RBMK and its assorted cooling bits to get built. They seem to have built the assorted cooling bits on their own, but the RBMK isn't getting done anytime soon. At least not until we finish everything else. So this is uranium mine. It's doing uranium mine things and not being built apparently. So this is our helipad. If you remember from the last episode, this used to be a smaller helipad, but I've decided to just expand it to a bigger helipad since, this is going to be a decent chunk of the population using it. Oh, and of course, now this is this entire bit is all our housing for this district, but everything else is just here to support said housing. Now, you may think that's not exactly amazingly space efficient or anything, and it definitely isn't, but it's good. Like together, these universities will be able to run a pretty damn high amount of stuff. Apparently, people are still coming to wait here. I would have thought that you use the other university conveniently next door, but apparently not. And they've got this place running a bit as well. But anyway, yeah, this is where we've gotten right now. But now we do have steel in here because I paid to import a massive amount of it. But if you look here, you can see that there isn't exactly a huge amount of steel in this here ship, and that's because our steel production back on the main island is woefully inadequate. So now if we take a look here, the one resource we have on this island that isn't uranium is iron. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be setting up a secondary steel production infrastructure in this area. And how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to reclaim a massive amount of land. That's basically it. Just a massive island. This shit, yeah, this is all going to be reclaimed land. Is this all rock? Are you kidding me? This entire shit is rock, or is this just like a ground texture that's going to bugger off in a bit? Hold on, let me just check this out real quick. You know, slight detour. Where the shit is the gravel mines? No, it's just the ground texture. I'm just an idiot. Never mind. False alarm, boys. There isn't actually any gravel down here. God forbid we actually have gravel, am I right? I don't remember. Does it always take this texture when you terraforming shit? I don't remember. I guess it must. But yeah, we're just gonna reclaim this entire bit of land for our steel production. Because iron mine is here, we will dig here. We will produce all the steel here, just shorten our supply line. And you know what? Landscaping is free. So let's move this in a bit. Let's move in this code just to get it looking a bit less shit. Yeah, there we go. So now, mine. No, we are just letting this one in the background just so they can build shit back there, but you know. Mine. Gigantic iron mine. Quality of source 72. And of course, we're going to have to import a massive amount of peasants to get this all working. And you know what? That is totally acceptable. Totally. Now, factory. We are of course going to need to process all this gigantic iron processing plant. Sir. Now, does having multiple conveyors here actually speed up the rate of transfer, or is it just like or is this just more of a sort of cosmetic thing? Ah, yes, a cosmetic thing that also consumes a massive amount of steel, because rising conveyor steel costs. Anyway, keep going. Move this up closer again. No, coal. We don't have coal here. It'd be nice if we had coal here, but we obviously don't. I'm just gonna assume that the amount of conveyors is largely cosmetic, but I'm just gonna just in case it isn't, I'm just gonna leave a bunch of room here, just in case. So if we need to, we can shove more conveyors in here. Now, next up, we're gonna need storage for all the iron you're gonna presumably be producing. Actually, now that I think about it, it would probably be nice if we had iron storages for like all of this shit. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you can unpause now. They're probably gonna start delivering resources here, but that's probably fine, right? Okay, so from there, what do we need? That's right, kids, we need more large aggregate storages. But how the shit do you expect me to place this? It's fucking dark out. So, yeah, we're gonna have two of these things, and we're gonna have them merge. No. Conveyor pipe engine. Conveyor tower, 3 to 1. Ah, right. I forgot this was how they were laid out. We can work with this. We can work with this. Come on. We can work with this. Okay. Okay. So these are all going to go into here, which is well, we have this here, which is a massive steel mill, which also only consumes electricity, so we don't need to figure out the logistics of getting coal out here. But oh, ah, wait, no, we can't import iron with fucking proper connections, can we? No, we can't. It's pretty sad, man. It's pretty sad. Yeah, but apparently, whoever the hell decided to, you know, design the steel mill did not think that, I don't know, man, maybe a couple of conveyors would be helpful. So instead, we need to do this needlessly elaborate song and dance, where but we have a couple of options actually. You know, we could bring all the iron in by truck, or we could bring all the iron in by rail. Either way, we're gonna have to perform an ridiculously elaborate song and dance just for this one tiny place, because you know, heaven forbid we actually have a steel mill with a working conveyor input. Now, to be fair, this is not the only electric steel mill on the workshop. We also have this thing, which is just a retexture of the basic steel mill that exists in game, which is now. Now, the concerning thing about this, it only has one power input, and it consumes 1080 megawatt hours of power. This thing consumes the same amount of power, but you know, it has 3. I mean, it's 5. So I'm assuming 5 power inputs vaguely approximates 1080 megawatt hours of power. So this thing's kind of useless anyway. But yeah, we're gonna be using this thing. But yeah, we still haven't figured out how we're gonna do this. So now we are evidently going to have the train depot. Do we have like any smaller train depot here? It would be nice if we did. So, I doubt it. Oh, we do have one. Long rail. This needlessly large. Needlessly large. Okay. We don't even need a long train depot here. This train is going to be like a few carriages long at best, and it's only going to be ferrying iron. You know, like I guess it would be somewhat realistic. Like I'm pretty sure they do have like trams and shit, which do actually do this. So yeah, in the mixed bag, I guess. Anyway. So how we're gonna do this is very simple. Connect the aggregate loading facility. Rail. Electrified railway. There is no way I'm going to bother trying to get this to do anything. To, you know, like, what the hell is the word again? I don't remember the fucking word. Diesel electric district. There is no way I'm gonna do that. So, refueling. Railroad electric connection. Now, so after this needlessly elaborate song and dance, we can actually get to placing the factory. Which is once again needlessly large. Like, why does a factory need like a bajillion rail connect points, but 0 actual conveyor connect points? Where the hell do the iron smelters go if there's like a bajillion rails running through this thing? I have no idea. Seriously. Well, where do they go? Oh, and right, yeah. I forgot that this thing still consumes a bit of coal. Just a bit. But, we don't need nearly as much coal, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. So now we connect these. And, this. And this. And this. And this. And this. And now this is actually a late game mega structure. It's probably going to be a bit before we build these. But yeah, for some bizarre reason, sometimes the train... I've had one of these in the last world, which, you know, wasn't recorded, of course. But, yeah, sometimes these things will just get fucking stuck for some absolutely no good reason. And, if they do that, you're kind of fucked, because, they don't really enjoy... they don't really enjoy trying to merge at all. I mean, no, the trains will just like randomly switch tracks for some weird reason. Now, we're only gonna have one train on here, so, you know. But we theoretically don't need signals, but, you know, just as good practice, we'll stick some on here anyway. Mixed signals for the lot of you. Mixed signals for the lot of you. Because, you know, a bunch of you might want to get on the needlessly complicated, massive train junction. It shouldn't need to exist in the first place, but it does because we don't have conveyors. Fun. Anyway, from here, well, you know, this place stores a good amount of steel. It actually stores a massive amount of steel. But, guess what? We can't actually get the steel here. Not quite, because this is still a bit far away, and there's too much shit around here to be able to squeeze this massive absolute chonkery in. So, we're obviously gonna have to move all this stuff. How are we gonna do that? Well, we have a couple options. We could A, build a port for the sole purpose of moving steel between that port and this port, at which point forklifts will move stuff into the thing. B, get trucks to do it. C, wait until we unlock the MI-12 and have an MI-12 permanently ferrying steel between these stations. Now, you know what? I'm not sure why, but I think the trucks might be the most practical solution here. So open storage export, do 50 tons. Do 50 tons is perfectly fine for this purpose. Okay, how much is it to just get this shit done? An absurd amount of rubles, 4 million rubles. How much is it to get this thing done? 2 million rubles. No, I did not mean to do that. How much is it to get this thing done? 1 million rubles. Okay. So, you know, I sort of wish you could bulk pause and unpause structure building, but we can't. So we're just gonna, you know, pause this shit for now. Oh, this shit. Oh, this shit. No. I keep hitting the wrong button. Fun. Still fun. So we're just gonna have to like pause every single one of these things. And I'm pretty sure that you can only build rails with rail construction officers. Which, you know, it's a bit annoying, but the good news is we won't have to worry about that spontaneously starting. So, okay, I'm gonna unpause the game now. And so this should all be set up and waiting for us when we aren't broke as shit. Not being broke as shit is a pretty important criteria for all this stuff. So yeah, coal. We still need to transport coal back and forth between these places. But this thing needs a low enough amount of coal that we could probably just, you know, have... Wait, no, helicopters can't transport aggregates, I'm pretty sure. More than a bit annoying. But, you know, I'm evidently not going to be dedicating an entire ship to this thing, unless we, for some reason, need more coal. So, I think we're either just going to end up importing coal, or just... Honestly, importing coal seems like the only practical option. Or I could just dig up some mod in the workshop for aggregate loading helicopter. Which would be a sort of like cheaty solution to the problem, I guess, but you know, it is a solution. It is a solution. Why, you lazy fuck, are you built... Why haven't you built these things? You need work days. Why don't you have any work days though? Why? No, why the fuck would you ever want... What? I'm confused why you would ever have passengers carried by helicopter. Like, honestly, at that point, it would probably be like significantly easier to just, you know, build a mall there, you know. But if for some irrational reason you would like to have helicopters run passengers, I guess you could. But anyway, there is like absolutely no helicopter is the only way back and forth from that island unless you decide to build a road. There is a cableway here, but that's for aggregates. Aggregates. Thank you. But originally I thought I could maybe, you know, stick a passenger line as well as the aggregate line on the same bit of cableway. But it's quickly became apparent you can't do that. I've never used cableway before. Give me a break, okay? But yeah, it quickly became very apparent that you couldn't actually do that, which is, but once again, a bit of an odd choice because like, you just like, pick up absolutely nobody, bruh. Okay, that now you. But yeah, it quickly became apparent that you couldn't actually do that. What? You know, the bus can get this. I need... No, we will not be questioning the ways of the helicopter. We will not be questioning the ways of the helicopter. But yeah, anyway, the ruble is losing value by the second. Look at this. This has doubled in price since the start of the game in 1960. It's only 1968. So in 8 years, the price of the ruble has fallen in half. So that's nice. How much food do we have in here? A tad, just a tad. Do we have another ship coming with more food anytime soon? Sir ship. This is a ship. This is a fuel ship. No, that is not what we're looking for. Do we have... Is this ship about to set off anytime soon? No, it isn't. It really isn't. How the fuck have we fucking run out of food over there? Ow, ow, ow. So, we've got plenty of arable land here. I think it might just be, like, good if we set up a secondary farm. More farms over here. Now, of course, this city was originally meant to solely service the nuclear industry, but the more I think about it, the more self-sufficient we can make this place, the better, because our main city is just, like, way too small to fully support this place, especially once more people move in here. But we are importing food and shit here. You know, we are importing food. Well, we could be importing food, actually. We're actually not, because we still have food in storage here. But that could rapidly start dwindling, which is obviously pretty bad for us. But yeah. So, what can we even do here now? I guess the only thing we can do is sort of just wait. Are you kidding me? Don't really? Really? What? See, ah. How much shit do we need? 20. I really don't want to have to do this, you know. I really don't want to have to do this, but sort of feels like we don't have that many other options. We really don't have a lot of other options. So I guess we could set up a smaller warehouse over here, which would exist solely to import shit from. Because this thing is obviously way too big. Look, we have a bit of room in this warehouse over here. So like, what if we just no, we don't need this much alcohol. It's fine. So, what if we just set up a bit of space in here and started purchasing mechanical equipment, and so from there you could load mechanical and electrical, and here you could unload mechanical and electrical. Boom. Oh yeah, you could also. What else do we bring? You could unload the chemical ship here. Don't unload food and alcohol here because then we'd create a dreadful feedback loop. But yeah, this is going to. We're going to, of course, be importing have to import resources. But this means that we're also going to not have to import nearly as much as other would have on others. Why in the fuck are you bringing alcohol out here? Did I not specifically tell you not to do this? I did. Why what the shit are you loading? Why? Who the hell are you working for? Good for this guy, right? You do. Why are you doing this thing? You bring alcohol here. That's right. You load food out here. You do not unload food and alcohol here. Why the fuck are you guys this stupid? What the fuck are you guys doing? Why are you all this stupid? Okay, fine. We have too much alcohol anyway. Like, why do we have 240 fucking tons of alcohol? Why? Because the brewery back home has too much shit to do. Um, yeah, you know what? You stop loading alcohol for now. Stop loading alcohol for now. Please unload everything except alcohol. We need everything except alcohol right now. Also, just because we do have a lot of fuel and we make our own fuel for self-sufficient fuel, and this one post over here is obviously not capable of finishing the construction alone. We are going to assign our second construction post the ferry resources all the way from mainland here because people in this city are incompetent, to say the least. Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it. Incompetent. Just a bit, you know? So yeah, I think this was more of a progress log than an actual episode because we haven't really done that much in this one except, you know, build the iron setup. So yeah, you know, I guess we might just end it here on this cargo ship playing in at a whopping 30 minutes for this episode. Cargo. Oh, yeah. Look at that cargo ship. Oh, look at it pull in. Oh, yeah. Assume that cargo ship. Okay, anyway, she closes on. Yeah, we're consistently able to fill this cargo ship, because of course we are. Make massive amounts of prefab panels, bricks and boards. You know what we don't make enough of? Mechanical components, electrical components, food. You know, all that stuff. Pretty important. You know? Pretty fucking important. Wait. Oh god. Yeah, we're gonna just limit this real quick. Because we really don't want to accidentally fill this entire thing. Mechanical and electrical components. Yeah, you know what? Fine. You can add those. That's fine. You can store meat and livestock in here too if you want to. I'm not sure why. You can. Missing fuel. Great. Get fuel. How's this fuel storage? Remarkably empty. Is our fuel ship coming anytime soon? Soon is subjective. It goes at a top speed of 8 knots. So, yeah. Also, we sort of underproducing on fuel, so it's kind of bad. It's sort of kind of bad. Not looking too good right now. You know, I wish you could have distribution offices for like railways and ships and helicopters instead of just road. Because it would make all this so much easier. I wouldn't have to constantly flip between, oh shit, we're overproducing bitumen, we need to empty the stack out stand fuel. Oh shit, we need to make too much fuel, we need to empty this out stand so we can make bitumen. So we can keep making bitumen. Or, oh shit, we make too much fuel on bitumen, we need to build more oil pumps. Etc. Or, oh shit, I accidentally overfilled the resources on the other place. Yeah, you know, it's a bit annoying, just a bit, just a bit. We also got a dry dock here that's theoretically getting built. Practical, it's probably never getting built. At least not anytime soon, because this place does not produce nearly enough resources to start shooting up ships right now. Like, can't even shoot out enough resources to fill up this ship. So, yeah. I think that's about as much as I can say today. Let's take one last look at this nice brand new city. It's with its ports that are unoccupied because the ships are all busy taking an eternity to load on the other island. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for now. Cheerio.